Alright, welcome to Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Back today to continue. Last time we left off, beat Epimenides. Please. Now we're pretty much returning. Edelgard got captured again. That's about it. We're gonna talk to everybody once again. Epimenides is gone. Or Arvel's gone. And let me see if I can buy anything from the renown shop. Alright, let's just start talking to people.
Did you know?
I know it's kind of late to bring this up, but I don't agree with how we've been fighting. You must feel the same way, right? Come on, you can tell me. Yeah, we've been a little cautious. We worry too much about what the church and the alliance think. Now, taking our ally into consideration is a good thing. That's not what I'm talking about. Then what do you have a problem with? When we party after a battle, it's always so stiff and formal. Demetra could stand loosening up a little, and the worst part, there's never enough meat. Go to this place. The common area. If I had been born in a peaceful time, I might have been able to lead a different life. All this blood on my hand makes it difficult to even take a nap.
Let's see.
And there are people like Casper who revel in bloodshed and shine during times of war. I do not believe the world will ever perfectly suit everyone's differential ideals. It may be time to accept that this is the world we live in now. I wish I could recruit Caspar.
No. Oh.
He likes studying.
Oh.
Excuse me, we must speak.
Since the kingdom and alliance are having a new relationship, I am thinking Bridget will be playing a larger role. When relations between two regions can easily shatter, a third one takes importance.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's true. Midri may have to act as an intermediary. Yeah, in the past it was the Empire, Kingdom, and Alliance that was keeping the peace. Now I am thinking Bridget will be taking the role of the Empire. And that's the only future we'll be having.
You have. You have. You have.
We simply cannot lose Lady Rhea. No other bishop could ever take her place. She has been the very foundation of the Holy Church in Sierras for such a long time. She also astute in political matters, never allowed another region to control her. I have no idea what will become of the church if something were to happen to her.
Thank you. I deeply appreciate.
Thank you, I deeply appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you have a minute?
Pardon me, you were doing some sort of unusual dance a moment ago. What was it? It wasn't a dance, it was a prayer, one for the dead. Really? Would you perhaps teach it to me? I lost a lot of good soldiers in AL. Many of them hail from Dusker, you see. I wish I would have asked how to pray for them beforehand. I see your subordinates were fortunate to have you.
Okay.
I'll show you, just follow my lead. First put your hands like this, and then yada yada yada. Yuritsu. I shall grind those maggots with the heel of my boot. Crushing them is quite dull, yet left to writhe they become even more vexing. Rita.
Margaret.
Say if we could take back Garrick Mock. Will we then use it as a basis when we could invade the Imperial capital? If we did that, it would kind of be like when we were back at the Officers Academy
How's
again.
this?
Just like old times, maybe. Maybe one day we'll all be able to get along like what we did back then. We will. We just have to win first. Right, we're going to get through this together, Shaz.
For me. For
Well, hello, you. Come back soon, all right?
Hey!
Looks like the war's coming to an end at last. What are you gonna do afterwards, Commander? You're free to do whatever you want, of course. But personally, I hope you stick with the Kingdom Army. His Majesty and the rest of our forces will be glad to have you.
You there!
Hello there, are you feeling better? Should you try and take it easy for a bit? You seriously gave us a fright when you took a swing at Violet. I thought my heart would burst right out under my nose. That was a close one.
Hey there. Don't pass this welcome. Is that the one? Come back soon. Don't pass the. Well, hello there. Come back soon.
Who's texting me? Sorry about that. Recapturing Garrick Mock is somewhat meaningful to me since I was a Necessaris. It was only for a short while, but I used to call that place home. Plus, if we do manage to take it back, it'd be a good time to close out my close out my contract.
Thanks, I suppose. Thank- That's terrible.
I can't stop worrying about Lady Ray. If we didn't get there out there and save her, Shaz.
Got a sec?
Hey, you gotta calm down. Pacing a hole in the floor won't help us get ready any faster. You're right. Sorry, I lost it for a second there. I know we can't rush this. No matter how strong she is, she can't last forever against such an overwhelming odds. And considering how long it takes to climb the outer walls, time isn't our friend here.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Thanks. I'll take it. Thanks.
Greetings, friend. Nothing to report.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. We're invading the monastery at last. I wish you all the best out there. Hope to see Garreg return to its former glory. But I wonder who could possibly be guarding the monastery gates right now.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Can we talk?
God always said we should follow our own sense of justice no matter what. He helped me and my siblings when we had nothing, and he never forgave the church for what they did. That's why I'm not going back down either. I'm the one responsible for his death after
Let's
all.
give it a go.
Fighting against a knife out into the bitter end is what I believe to be the right course.
Well, thank you. Hey.
Word on the street is that the person currently holed up in Garreg is Count Varley of the Southern Church. I'm sure that at this very moment he's running around like a chicken with his head cut off, while the Alice and Edelgard are trying to sort things out. You know, Varley had me being half to death a while ago. Granted, I had it coming, but he still gave the order. No matter how much I go on to laugh at the trouble he's in, or what a gruesome death he'll have. I keep wondering how Bernda is holding up. I don't think she has it in her to kill her own father. Oh, she'll have the confidence to kill her own father.
Thanks. Yeah. Guess.
I didn't mean to use that item, but whatever.
Thing.
Oh no, the time has finally come. It's finally here. Yep, it's that time. Do you ever know what I'm talking about? My father. He's at Garreg Mog right now, just waiting for me. I don't want to go. Can't we just call this whole thing off?
Hey, did you know?
Some others think Claude and his forces won't rendezvous with us this time. However, not a single person from Leicester isn't the least bit worried. I feel the same. I believe Claude will make it. Oh yeah, Claude must inspire a lot of trust in his friend. It's a little different than trust. I just know. Claude will make it and help us achieve victory. That's the kind of person he is.
Oh, do you have a moment?
Lady Ray is safe. I know she is, but I believe I believe it with every fiber of my being. After all, she is very strong and smart, kind of beautiful. So she just has to be safe.
Right on.
Yeah, Ray, sometimes I make a careless mistake that get her killed. Yes, absolutely.
Excuse me?
I am certain Lady Ray is waiting for us right now. All we can do is go to her, pussy.
I accept it with thanks. What is this?
You don't like blue cheese?
I accept it with thanks. I accept it with thanks.
My instruction comes at a high price. Don't neglect your daily studies.
Yes. Can we speak a
It
moment?
said that during King Luge's time, the descendants of the Ten Lights band together to resist the Empire and win their independence. Later, Leicester and Fargus would be divided in the Crescent Moon War. And here we are, joining forces to stand against the Empire once again. I hope we can maintain our good relationship with the Alliance after the war ends. Undoubtedly, there's no reason for us to fight, at least for now,
I think
right?
I see.
I'm sure people can make up any number of reasons later, so I'd like to believe there will be peace someday. But it is the people who will suffer from it if the flames of war spread any further. Our leaders should speak to one another and try to foster amicable relations before it comes to that.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
The end of the war is finally in sight, like a light in the darkness. If we defeat those horde people manipulating the Empire, perhaps that will lay the foundation for a peaceful future.
Right on.
Exactly what we'll do. We're gonna put a stop to them once and for all.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right, we can't lose sight of what we're fighting for.
why thank you. Why th- Got a minute?
One of our scouts returned from the monastery grievously wounded. From what I hear, they were maimed by a young woman who appeared to be an enemy general. To cut such harm to a person, there is no way that she is human.
Alright, so
I'll tell you, Ray is the last person in the world I want to see. I owe her a great debt, but our relationship is more complicated than that. I told myself I'd never go back to the monastery after I left the Knights. With a return like this, I guess what they call guidance from the goddess.
oh, you didn't have to.
It's good to see you again.
I'm glad you and Demetra made it back unharmed. I was so confused when you get caught in that strange magic and vanished.
Hey,
Yeah, about that. I'm really sorry. I can't believe I attacked you. Don't worry about it. I know you were in control of yourself.
this- I
Wait up.
Count Burgley's found his tooth nail. Though he was an enemy, he was nothing sort of spectacular. We might have been able to take him down if Count Hebrig hadn't stepped in. It's a shame.
Come to see me?
I believe his management is safe, and you as well, of course. I assume you will not try to cut down your allies again? I won't. Whoever is controlling me then is gone now. But I know that's probably hard to believe, no matter how I try to explain it.
No.
No, I will take your word for it, for now.
You sh- You sh-
I knew not what would happen if when we made it trapped in that place, but I am glad we made it out safely.
about
Sure,
this?
does Arvel still dwell within you? No, I can't hear their voices anymore. I think that's all that's left is bad power. And someone who's someone who has been long a part of your life, when iron vanishes, they take a piece of your heart with them. Trust me, I know the feeling all too well. Perhaps you can find solace in your fact that you now understand more about the source of your power. I also had the opportunity to speak up with Edelgard and Claude, and more importantly, I was spared from having to take your life.
Thank you. Thank you. Training can be the difference between victory and defeat. Training can be the difference. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Let's just do all kitchens.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Salt.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Sylvain and Yuri.
Hunger is the true enemy.
There you go, perfect.
It's true. Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the
And
true
then
enemy.
Ignatz.
Salt.
Wow.
This.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy. Come back whenever you're hungry.
Lit heart and constants.
Hunger is the true enemy.
At some point I have to replay the game to get all the support logs. But that's definitely something I would be doing on my own time. I don't want to just replay just for that. Yeah, then again, no one's watching the stream, so I can just do what the hell I want.
What if I...
Good.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the come back whenever you're hungry.
Bernadetta, Dorothea.
Hunger is the true enemy.
It's my...
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Marianne? Balthus. Maybe I can do. No one can do Balthus, right? Balthus and Yuri. Maybe doesn't have any support logs. Oh, she can do what she can speak with Claude. I didn't know that. I actually gotta do that. Maybe. Catherine. Alright. I didn't expect that.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Perfect time.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Care to make yourself useful? We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful? We all must do our fair share.
Let's think about that.
I think this battle is going to make a mark a major turning point in film history. It's overwhelming to think that I'll be part of that. If I survive, I want to paint a picture of the battle. I feel like it's my duty to do so.
Thank you. Thank you very... Thank you. Oh yeah.
There's supposed to be a Millennium Festival in 2 years to celebrate 1,000 years since the Dairy's founding. I wonder if we will still go ahead if we take back Eric Mott. The Millennium Festival? Leave it to you to be thinking about a party at a time like this. Hey, it's not just a party, it's a political soiree, where the leaders of each region can mingle and schmooze. Besides, what's wrong with having something to look forward to? You'll be there too, you know. Maybe. Right now, you need to focus on the battle before us. Sylvain, if you die out there, you'll miss more than the Millennium Festival. Fair enough. I guess I'll quit my yapping and get them ready to move out. Yeah, do that. I prefer if you didn't wind up dead because you spent too much time daydreaming.
Thanks. Thanks. Oh yeah.
Same thing.
Nuh-uh. Huh? You could at least try. Sure.
My parents had the epidemic, and after that, I spent my life living in the slums of the capital. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I could become a knight, but here I am. Those who come from nothing, like you, Zerdash, paved the way for me. If I can follow in your footsteps, I bet even more becomers can become knights one day. Just thinking about it gives me goosebumps. I'll make my mark. You wait and see.
Hey, got a minute?
Have you heard about the town hidden under Harrogmock? It's like a sunless trash pit for people who have nowhere else to go. I used to live there myself. I wonder how they're getting down there now. They're doing a lot, I'm sure, or they're just carrying on with business as usual, without a care for what's going on above them. Maybe once this whole thing's over, those people can finally come out and live in the sun again. And stop being so pale, you know?
Thanks. Must be my lucky day. Must be.
Good day to you.
Oh, hi.
Hey, how's it going? You okay? Not gonna pull any more shenanigans, yeah?
Nuh-uh.
I'm not really okay. I have no clue what's going on, and I'm honestly feeling totally out of sorts. I bet no one knows what the future will bring, and it's hard to hold out hope when you're lost in the dark.
Yeah.
You'll just have to roll with the punches for now. At the very least, I try not to sigh and get everyone killed.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
How may I help you?
Do you have need of me? Perhaps you wish to aid me, you at Garrick Mock. Feel free to use it as a decoy, or make me pretend to understand. Have you sabotaged them from underground? I care not what I do. Wait, sabotage? Are you planning something?
Can I be
Not
of
really, I just have
use?
the talent for destruction, after all my field experience.
With trembling. With trembling hands, I humbly accept.
Many thanks. Greetings.
We have fought side by side for quite some time, but the day when we will have to part is fast approaching. I suspect we will have to Lester once the monastery is reclaimed, you see.
Thanks.
Yeah, right, yeah. Well, I appreciate everything all of you done. My, what an unexpected cold response. And here I thought you might miss me. Alas, there are countless many back in Lester who eagerly wait for my turn. I am truly sorry. Let us pour our hearts in the coming battle and leave the war behind with not a drop of regret. Are the Alliance forces truly going to join us? I don't trust a leader of theirs, to be frank. He's been hiding behind the Eastern Church's bishop and doing as he pleases in the East. With that sort of ruthlessness, he may even be planning to take us down right along with the Empire.
I was thinking.
We're fighting at Garibok's time? Huh, boy, I miss those days at the Office Academy. Me too, I remember like it was just yesterday. Especially the battle of the Eagle and Lion. I can't forget that even if I wanted to. That's when the Baltus of the Golden Deer crashed the field and went on the rampage. I remember it well. The time I cursed him till my voice went hoarse, but now I look back on it fondly. That doesn't look like a genuine smile. You sure you're not holding a grudge because he ruined that mission?
Well met.
I cannot tell you what a relief it is to have your both back safe and sound. His Majesty informed me of what was transpired. The foreign spill of Zaris and Arval as well. Oh, I suppose truly is stranger than fiction. Nevertheless, we are now a little more, or we now know a little more about where you and your powers come from, and we can't rest assured knowing you are on our side. Imagine the time it would take to build a monastery of such proportions. Amidst such a precipitous mountain range, I would be surprised if it took several centuries to complete. And yet there is little to no variation in Karakmok's architectural style. My estimation is that it was constructed in a short period of time with magic we cannot dare to comprehend. We do not yet know if the Archbishop is safe. I admit it was an error on my part to underestimate our enemy's strength. If only I allowed Catherine to come in them. Now it's too late for regrets. We must reclaim Garibok and locate the Archbishop with all possible speed. I would ask that you lend us your strength as well. You can count on me. I promise I'll find her. Thank you. It is a great comfort to hear you say that. Follow needs the Archbishop more than ever. I beg of you to rescue her.
This is...
Alright, I'm gonna do support logs for now. Muting up.
Hey, Ash, listen to this.
What's got you so excited, Annette?
Remember Odette, the flower peddler we taught how to read and write? Well, apparently, the School of Sorcery thought she had talent, and they accepted her as a student.
Wow, that's impressive. The School of Sorcery isn't easy to get into.
Right? I'm so glad we took the time to teach everyone.
It's strange to think that someone I helped is going to study under those teachers. Strange, but also great.
Speaking of the teachers, there's something I need to tell you. I had another reason for wanting to help you instruct the villagers.
Oh? What's that?
When I was younger, I wanted to be a teacher at the School of Sorcery. It didn't even have to be that school necessarily. I just wanted to make a living as an instructor somewhere. I told Dimitri about it once, but I really wanted to teach magic to kids who struggled with it. And when I started teaching some of the townspeople here with you, it was so much fun.
You did seem to be enjoying yourself.
I know, right? My favorite part was when someone would have that aha moment and their face would just light up. It really made all the time I'd spent studying feel worth it.
You're a great teacher, Annette. I think it's your calling, honestly. I've never seen anyone so patient with people when they're struggling to understand. If you ask me, you should become a full-fledged professor. I'd love to study under an instructor like you.
Oh gosh, you're making me blush. But if you really think that, then I'm gonna go for it. But that means I need to hit the books. Oh, and probably chat with some of the teachers at the School of Sorcery.
If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
No way, mister. You have your own dream to pursue. I mean, you want to become a world-renowned knight, right?
Well, sure. But you've helped me so much, I feel like I need to return the favor. Besides, you're a citizen of Fargus, and it's a knight's job to help the people.
I love how focused you are on that dream. It's almost silly, because you're already the greatest knight I know. Okay, I'm off to borrow some books from the capital, but maybe I'll ask for your help after that. Oh, and if we ever get the chance, I'd love to visit Garreg Mach's library. If you wouldn't mind going with me, that is.
You can count on me.
Thanks. Just you watch, Ash. I'll be a real professor before you know it.
Dear son, I hope this letter finds you well, and that you and your sister aren't fighting too much. Nothing has changed with me. I'm not having any troubles here. Once this war is over, I hope the three of us can live together again. She seems in good health.
Yes. She sent me this letter as soon as I wrote her about being reunited with you. I know she was happy to hear that. She was always so worried about you, you know? We haven't seen you since we left House Bartels, so please go visit her when you have a chance. As you read, we were thinking that after the war is over, we could perhaps reunite.
No.
Why not?
I cannot face her. I killed my father, slaughtered everyone in the house. Our mother shouldn't meet a murderer.
Yes, I heard about that. But I'm certain you took those actions because you felt you had to, right? Just explain it to her. She'll listen to you.
You do not understand. There is a murderous demon in my heart. The Death Knight inside me would cut you and our mother down without hesitation. If that happened, I would lose myself.
But we're here talking right now, and you're just as you always were. You're my little Emile who loves kittens and sweets.
Mercedes. I may be fine now, and perhaps the demon in me will even perish someday. But I cannot live with you until I pay for my crimes. And considering the weight of them, that day may never come.
But
I seek only to be judged by the law, and thereby atone.
so that's what you've decided, is it? In that case, I have no choice but to support you, no matter how sad it makes me. But just know that Mother and I will always be waiting for you, no matter how long it takes. I look forward to the day when you can show your face to her proudly.
I see.
We might both be old ladies by then. But we'll still be able to talk over tea like always.
Thank you, Mercedes.
goodness, I slept too much. A little fishing ought to snap me right awake.
I am hearing you, Linhart.
Apparently so. Care to fish with me?
Ah! Or what watery expanse whilst our hooked morsel fly? What piscine denizen dost thou... Nay, thou! Dost thou be intending to make thy quarry? In days of yore, I oft partooketh of the angler's art. Yea, forsooth, I was being quite adept. But in this place, thou art knowing thy waters better. Mayhap thou art being my guide, Eth?
Oh, that is wonderful. Is this about that love letter? You did say you were going to study up on the old speech. I was wondering why you were assaulting me with so many thees and thous.
Fodlan's old tongue gives me much more difficulty than the young one.
Absolutely. Most people struggle to even write that way, let alone speak it. I'm in awe of you, Petra. What you've done is very, very impressive. I bet you could scour the continent and only find a handful of people who can form such sentences. I mean, people haven't spoken that way since the goddess herself walked the land.
So speakers of this style are rare? I have been trying with hardness to learn how to be speaking like everyone else in Fodlan. And now I am finding success, but in the wrong century.
I think you should be proud. This only goes to show how much of an aptitude you have for languages. You're not even from Fodlan, and you can out-thou the best of us. That's fascinating. Thou art extremely fascinating, Petra.
I am not understanding the funniness. Do the people of Fodlan truly never speak in this way?
Usually only if they're a professional actor or trying to make a bit of a joke. But perhaps you're about to usher in a major comeback. In fact, I think we should schedule some time for you to coach me, Professor Petra.
Me teaching you? That idea is a wonderful one. You are usually teaching me so many things, and now I can be repaying the favor.
It's almost a shame you've got your life mapped out as Queen of Brigid. You'd make a fine academic. I don't suppose I could talk you into it.
An academic?
Yes, a sort of professional scholar. It takes passion and, more importantly, luck. But you've got both.
I do?
Well, there's no question you're passionate and a hard worker, which just leaves the luck part. And I'd say you live a charmed life indeed if people are dropping you love letters in the middle of a war. Whatever happened with that, by the way?
I gave him my rejection and will never be seeing him again.
What? Really? I'm dying to know more, but listen, just give the academia thing some thought, all right? You'd be perfect for it.
I dare say I pulled off quite the impressive strategy in our previous battle. One should expect nothing less of me, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester.
It's a delightful surprise to see you here, sir. What wonderful peals of laughter you have. There is truly none other quite so suited for such splendid displays as yourself.
Constance? Is something the matter?
No, not at all. I just feel awful that someone as wonderful as you must turn their attention on a wretch such as I.
All right, what is the matter here? This is all quite unlike you. You almost always announce yourself to me with an exultant smile and some cutting jibe. But this... Oh, now that I think of it, I believe the same thing happened to her before. I thought she might be ill, but perhaps it is not so simple as all that?
I fear my words and actions, totally unsuited as they were to one of my status, have incurred your ire. Please inform me of what my punishment is to be, and I shall humbly accept whatever is to come.
What is this nonsense you speak of, Constance? You yourself said you were a noble woman at heart, did you not?
I must ask you to refrain from taunting me so. I am but a simple commoner now. A mere foolish being whose only calling is to obediently follow any order you give me.
Enough! Return yourself to normal at once. You sought to re-establish House Nouvelle. What has become of your ambition? Your... pluck?
That is kind of you to say. It pains me so to deny your gracious words. But it is unthinkable that someone so lowly as I could make real the nonsensical dream of re-establishing House Nouvelle.
Constance, this saddens me greatly. To think you would change so fundamentally once you fell into despair after your dream was shattered. I must do something to help you.
I cannot imagine causing you such a grave inconvenience, sir.
I will hear none of it. I do as I please.
Oh, how kind you are. But your help will not bring me happiness. Though audacious and selfish as this request may be, I ask you simply to watch over me.
It seems I must reevaluate my perception of you yet again. I once said there were things I must settle with you, but now is not the time for competition.
Correct. For no matter what sort of contest I find myself pitted in, you will always emerge victorious.
Well then, though you have rejected me once, pray allow me to say this. Nothing is impossible for Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. So when you decide to continue pursuing your dream and need my assistance, do let me know. Ha ha ha!
Looks like someone beat me here. Hey, Yuritsa. You do know we're allies now, right? You could at least say hello.
I suppose.
Talkative as ever, I see. I take it you're here to train?
Yes.
You don't say. Well, this is as good an opportunity as any. Let's say you and I have ourselves a little duel. I've been itching to cross swords with you since we were at Garreg Mach. We never had a chance to cut loose and really fight, did we? They say the way someone wields their blade can tell you who they really are. So come on, show me.
Very well. Draw your sword.
You're not half bad. What? Done already? Things were just getting interesting.
This will not end until one of us dies. I have no reason to fight you. I care not when my life ends. But you do not wish to kill an ally.
That's right. If I cut you down now, I'd never be able to face your sister. We'll have to save the real fight for another time. Let's call this one a draw. Sorry, I'm just glad you were even tougher than I expected. Now I know why you were the weapons instructor. You'll have to teach me something new next time, Professor.
I care not for jokes.
Bad habit, what can I say? It's not every day I get to go up against someone as good as you. I look forward to our next bout. Just not to the death. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a day. Thanks, Saritsa.
Alright, that should be everybody. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Grievous. Homecoming.
I want you and your unit to keep watch for us. And my uncle will help you. We can't let our enemy get inside these walls. Do it for the Empire.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Uncle.
Splendid work, Edelgard.
I did what you asked me to do. Is that good enough?
But of course, all you need do is follow my every command, and victory will be ours. These beasts that swarm and fester on the surface shall tear at each other's throats until none remain. Edelgard, you must join the fray as well.
Me?
After all, what good is an emperor who lets everyone else do the fighting for her?
Yes, Uncle.
When we left our school 2 years ago, I never imagined this was how we might make our return.
I think I'll skip the next class reunion if this is what they're always going to be like. Our enemy's waiting for us just beyond these ramparts.
And Talus is at its heart. This is our chance to stop him once and for all.
I always get the jitters before big battles like this.
You needn't worry. Besides, there won't be time for nerves once the fighting begins.
Yes, and we'll surely win with the goddess's guidance at our backs.
In any case, there's no turning back now. So let's stand tall and greet this battle with our heads held high.
There's still no sign of the Alliance, Your Majesty.
Claude will come. I'm sure of it. He knows full well if we fall, he'll be next. And Claude told me that we would meet again. He's crafty, yes, but I've never known him to be a liar.
It's almost time. That's your cue, Dimitri.
Yeah, we could all use one of your inspiring speeches to really set the mood.
Right then. Hear me well, fearless knights of Fargus. It is only through your combined efforts that we find ourselves here, with a pointed blade thrust at the throat of our enemy. We lost so many lives in Duska. Our king, his knights, and more innocents that I can bear to count. This war has claimed even more. But now, we can finally avenge all of those who have fallen. Today, we sever the threads of fate that bind us to our troubled past, and march forth into a bright tomorrow. We shall fight, we shall survive, and we shall win a glorious future for Fodlan. I trust each of you to see our task through. Now move out!
Right, let's do this. Defeat Talus.
I won't let you down.
You don't expect me to go out there and fight, do you?
I'll show you what I can do. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, I've got this.
You can leave this to me.
25 minutes, 2k enemies. Okay.
This is it. We will take everything we have, but we must defeat the Emperor and restore peace to Fodlan.
Ignorant beasts. You will all starve.
I don't see Lady Rhea anywhere. Let's scale the walls and head for the monastery.
The Alliance has yet to arrive.
They'll come. Let's go.
Not a problem.
Capture the nearby strongholds to create a rendezvous point for when they do.
Whether the Alliance shows up or not, we will fight and we will win.
Not a problem.
awaited this moment.
Just watch. Take a breather. Not a problem. I'm up. My turn. I'll take you all on. This stronghold will fall.
This
Not a problem.
will be the rendezvous point for the Alliance forces. We have to protect them.
Beasts have arrived. It's time we went on the offensive.
Let's get this operation underway, shall we? Starting the mission.
I'll do my best. I'm a little I'll do my best. I'm a little
Let's get this operation underway, starting the mission now.
I'll give it 1,000. Leave everything to me.
It's Bernie's time to shine! Sure hope this...
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous.
Let's get this operation underway, shall we? Starting the mission now.
I'll give it 1,000%.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
We will proceed as planned. We must strike.
All right, here I go.
Mobilized. Good. Your location is on our way anyway.
We'll have to keep a tight watch on the Alliance rendezvous point.
Shall we begin our attack?
We'll strike at their weakest point.
Not a problem.
Here it comes.
Just gonna get rid of this.
I shall take the lead.
All right.
There you go. Guard for so long.
I'll show you what I can do. Despite their human guise, they are nothing more than beasts. And they fight like them too. I must retreat.
He ran. However, this path will get us past the walls. After him!
Let's get this operation starting the mission.
We will proceed as planned.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
We will proceed as planned.
We must strike. I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about.
Shall we? Let's give it a
It's Bernie's time to shine! Sure hope this goes.
I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything to me.
All right, here I go. There's nothing these.
Not a problem. I've got it.
You animals don't even know what it means to live. I will not let you thwart our dream.
All this knows how to do is crack the whip. Hey! Activate the Viscum!
The Viscum.
These weapons are slightly different from the ones we've seen. We will proceed as planned. In before. Be careful.
Take a breather. Looks like they're up to something. I bet it takes opportunity to snatch one of these strong ones.
Not a problem.
These auxiliary forces are a threat to our rendezvous point. We must protect it.
Did I?
Don't give him a chance to retaliate!
This stronghold will be ours in no time.
This level seems to have some controls too. Still, we should focus on shutting off the weapons in the lower level first.
Let us crush their defenses.
All right, here.
It's Bernie's time to shine!
I've awaited this moment.
Hey, watch out! That's in firing range of those weapons.
We will proceed as planned.
I'll finish this! I'm not gonna lose! Get back!
That's not good. If we lose that location, the Alliance won't be able to rendezvous.
I'll give it 1,000%.
Okay.
Take a breather.
Time to attack.
Here it comes. Take We can't lose that stronghold. Hurry.
Not a problem.
We have to go. Enforce them now.
Here it comes.
Hey, I think they're having a rough time over there.
Good. We disabled it. These are a lot stronger than the weapons we saw in Ferdiad. Here it comes. Take it.
Oh, it's Kanya.
Return to me, Kron. It is time.
Yes, Taurus.
play with you any longer.
Not a problem.
The rendezvous point is still safe. So far, all is well.
All right, here I go. I'm going to...
It's Birdie's time to shine! It's Birdie's time to sure.
We will proceed as planned. I've awaited this moment.
Just watch.
My turn.
Out of the way! Here it comes! You're done!
Not a problem.
Let us crush their defenses.
Those things were incredibly powerful.
Not a problem.
Now that we've disabled them, the attacks on the central level should be stopped.
Not today! It's Birdie's time to shine! Sure hope this
That certainly wasn't easy, but we shut them all down.
To a place that evades sunlight. Move out! We're taking the risk of that. Those beasts don't deserve them.
You won't stop me! We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the...
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Let's get this operation underway, shall we? Starting the mission now.
I'll do my best.
I'll finish this!
My turn.
They're back. Stop them before they regain control of those things.
You're done!
You won't stop me!
Our will is eternal and undying.
I won't lose!
You'll find me! Glory be to the gods of Taurus. The rest is...
We will proceed as planned.
Finish this! Oh, did we come a little late? Form up with the Kingdom Army, everyone!
Take a breather.
The Alliance has come. Em's called to die. Well, no matter. We'll take all the help we can get.
This is an absolutely terrible situation!
Not a problem.
of you! Protect the stronghold!
I want Bernadette to fight her father.
It's Bernie's time to shine. Sure hope this goes.
Not a problem. I've got this.
We will proceed as planned. We move, now.
At this point, the ends justify the means. Stop them at any cost, even with fire!
The Imperial Army
The
display.
area around the monastery is on fire, and the entrance is blocked too. What do we do now?
Don't worry. I heard we have a plan. Just hold out a little longer.
Let's go disable that artillery. Capturing the stronghold should make things easier too.
The Alliance mind letting us know what exactly this plan entails?
You're done!
Let's get this operation starting them.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles.
Not a problem. I've got this.
It's Bernie's time to sure hope this goes okay. I'll give it 1000%. Leave everything to me.
I'll do my best. I'm a little...
Already?
I've awaited this moment.
I can still fight!
I refuse to hold back. We will proceed as planned. You won't stop us!
You're useless. Send in the Titans in
order.
Titan. A Titan.
Is that monstrous thing? Is it friend or foe?
They had something like that in their back pocket this whole time?
All we seek is a world without ruler.
This stronghold is ours. Let's go after the other one.
My turn.
There. We finally got them down. If only we could take a quick break.
All right, here I go. There.
Let me at him. Think I could use this.
I shall take the lead.
My turn.
Let me at him.
I can't take much more of this! Someone help!
This'll do the trick.
I've got to pull it together. No way I'm dying in a place like this.
Oh, save me!
Don't give up. We're slowly but surely wearing it down.
Think I could use this.
nothing but a hunk of metal in the end.
How much longer must we hold out?
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Not too much. I'm a little nervous.
Shall we? Let's give it a...
All right.
Let's get this operation starting the mission now.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
We will proceed. We must.
It's Bernie!
Sure hope...
Get back!
Hey, Claude.
You didn't expect anyone to make it across the mountains, Count Farley. You should always keep an eye on your back, too.
No! Stop! Don't let them open the gate!
Afraid I already did. Sorry for the delay, Dimitri.
Already? Leave me alone! Bernie prevails!
I knew you would come, no matter what. Let us crush the Imperial forces together! You won't stop me!
My turn?
I'm up!
I've been meaning to pay my respects to you for a while. You did so much for me when I was younger.
You got this, Bernie!
I don't know what you mean, but if it's money you want, you can have it. Just spare money. Is my only option really to fight? But I have no hope of winning! Why are you here? And what are you doing? How could this happen? I was wrong to follow that man.
He was so weak. He wasn't tanky.
Father? Oh, right. There's something about you being in Garrett Mock.
The Alliance will cover the rear. You go on ahead.
Thank you. I'll be counting on that. All right, let's infiltrate the monastery. I shall take the...
I'll finish this!
Take a breather.
It's a net time!
Oh! I have to go. I have to go next to it.
This is it, Dimitri. Talus is just ahead.
Indeed. Strange how my reason for stepping foot in this monastery now is the same as it was those 3 years ago.
What do you mean?
Revenge. All the heirs and relatives of every noble in the land come to learn here. It seemed likely that at least someone was connected to my father's killer. After roaming the kingdom for fruitless lead after fruitless lead, I hoped against hope that I would at last find the answers I sought here. In the end, I could accomplish nothing alone. Yet now, I stand here once more, my enemy's identity clear for all to see.
And this time, you're gonna get your revenge. You're not alone anymore, Dimitri. You've got your friends here with you every step of the way. So let's win this. And when we do, we'll all greet the new dawn together.
Right you are. Let us go. Together. Lady Rhea, you're safe! Quickly, let's clear out these enemies.
Let's the kingdom! So you have come!
You're finished! So does this mean everyone outside already fell? What a bunch of weaklings. Gotcha! Yes. Come on out and rally around me. All of you. Tala said you have to. Perhaps I should. No. I will not allow Garigma to be destroyed.
All units, at the ready. We'll show them what Alliance courage really means.
No. This is wrong. I can't die.
She's dead. That should do it.
We're glad to see you safe.
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. I shall assist you in this fight now. Get back!
Take a breather.
Up ahead is the cathedral, the heart of the monastery. Talus and Edelgard should be there. Don't let this chance slip away. Crush them!
We're up against the toughest of enemies, but I'm not afraid. We will win and return to Ferdian together. You're done!
Our will has endured for thousands of years. It shall not be stopped here. Itching for a fight? That can be arranged.
My dearest wish is for a new age where we can live together in peace.
You're done!
Is that a magic barrier? It's keeping all our attacks out.
Perhaps we should focus on Edelgard for now.
Useless puppet.
Has the barrier come down? Then our attack should land now.
I chose this path, and I will see it through to the end. On my honor as a knight of Forest.
Revive as many times as you like. We'll keep knocking you down.
With this power, I'm gonna beat him. You've got my back, right, Argo?
I have an endless supply of soldiers at my command. Go, slaughter.
He was pulling the strings from the shadows all the while. Your Majesty, the time has finally come for our revenge.
My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
I've always known you possess this power. The power to protect people. To save them. It's time to leave the past in the past. That's what we're fighting for.
I will avenge you here and move on with my life.
Your life ends here, Thomas.
Your head will make a fine offering for the dead. I no longer care. For the sake of my people, you must die.
Oh, you should care. Because I'm the one who's gonna kill you.
Stop me! We will annihilate all beasts and return to the surface.
Such a wicked drive possesses me. I must cleanse them by my own hand.
You've left me no choice but to kill you with my own hands.
We must be at the end. Let us finish this and right the wrongs of the past.
No matter what comes at us, I'll be the one at the board's back.
So this fragile
Oh,
flesh
I was
has
muted the
run
whole
its
time.
course. No matter.
Dimitri, go!
Uncle, no.
You cursed beasts will never defeat us! You're wrong. Not another step, you fool! This ends here!
Guess it's over.
Yes.
Dee?
Let's go.
It seems the dawn is nearly upon us.
About time, too. So, my friend, shall we?
Right. There's much to be done.
It is now 1183, Great Tree Moon. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus, beside the Leicester Alliance and the Church of Saros, emerged victorious against the forces of Adrestia. With the loss of Regent Ire and many of its leading strategists, the Empire has been forced back on all fronts, radically transforming the power structure throughout Fodlan. In pursuit of their ideals, the young leaders press ever southward to crush the Empire for good. None know what tomorrow this war may bring, nor what future awaits Fodlan.
Are we not gonna, like, discuss what happened to Edelgard? Like, are we not? Like, do we just leave her at the church? That can't be an actual ending, right? Oh, it is the freaking ending. Yeah, I gave my Mark Whistle to Ingrid.
There are so many things I want to tell you. I hardly know where to begin. The world has changed so fast, and at times I was ready to let those winds carry me off. But you were always just a step away. A constant, tethering us firmly to the earth. I'm grateful for that. And I know the others are as well. So no matter where the winds of fate may take you, I know our hearts will always be connected.
Your quest items. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream real fast and then come back. Maybe. Or just end it today. No, I'm gonna end the stream.